When you deer hunt in the real world, you don't always fill a tag. Every trip doesn't end with a dead buck in the back of the truck. When you're hunting public land, especially a place you've never been before, sometimes all you can hope for is to learn and return to that place with a greater wealth of knowledge and improved chance of success.
Well, that's the sign we're looking for. We're right up here on the edge of this walk-in, and we got a lush alfalfa field, and there's already a good trail, and we're not even 100 yards from the truck. So we're gonna just go up on top, see if there's some more trails cutting across, pick the best one, and maybe put a trail camera on it and check it in the next couple of days.
I'm trying to put down all these ideas that I found, going nowhere and about. Tick-tock, eyes on the clock, time's burning, putting pressure on my head to get those gears turning, praying that there's no limit to what I can do. Every night wondering if my dreams will come true, sitting here at this moment trying to think of what to write, losing my direction, what next? Please not my sight. Like everyone like me, I just want to make it, but a lot of times it seems just like my head is naked.
This is what you call a Nebraska traffic jam. Come on. Well, this was probably one of our main spots that we were thinking about when we came out here in turkey season, had it in our minds. We already know it'd be just a phenomenal spot in the rut, but right now it's all about food, and this place is loaded with oak trees. So hopefully we can find a tree down in this stuff that's got acorns dropping. I know that some of the trees are, and just by driving around we can tell that the deer aren't really hitting the eggs, so we figured what's the next best thing, and it's oak trees. So we're going to be going down here and hopefully pick out a stand site. Crazy dusty and hot out here, so never pass up on a free car wash.
With the best of our time, don't let nobody take that. Every one of a kind, and there's no way to fake that.
This is ridiculously hot. I don't know if this is normal. What we're trying to pull off here. I think we may be a little crazy. It was 99 degrees in the car on the way here. And when I got out, I checked my phone, and nearest town is at 103. 99, 103. Potato, who cares? Stinking hot.
Well, we just got out of the stand a little bit ago. Brutal hot, but evidently you can still get it done in the heat. Guy that we met out here, real nice guy. He's from Wisconsin. He's been hunting public ground, not the same, kind of like the same pieces that we've been hunting. And he evidently shot a nice one tonight. He's already found it, and said it's a real nice buck. So we're gonna go give him a hand and get it out of there, and brought some water for him and stuff like that. So it's cool to see. It's cool to help out other hunters. So we're just getting ready to go down there and make our way down to them.
You hear it all the time, life is short, you better live it. I'll tell you that you can't get it all unless you give it. Lying there dreaming, staring up at the ceiling. You haven't been freed until you felt the feeling. Cause sometimes we think that living life is the hardest, but think again, take the light and shine into the darkness. You may think that I'm cliche, or this is all cheesy. I'm just letting you know that living life is easy. You can find it, you can keep it, and on it goes. In the blindness, you will see it, and then you'll know. Chase silver linings while the sun is shining. You will find it's easy as life.
That's public land right there. You never know. Anybody can access it. And there's, I don't know, 40 minutes of legal light left. And that guy decided to come down and cap his Friday night off with a little fly fishing, I guess. We're just coming back from the evening hunt, and we are like right outside of town. And town is in a prairie, and we are a long ways from any river bottom or anything. And I look over and I see this big bull, or not a big bull, but a bull elk standing on the side of the road. So I hurried up, busted a U-E, and put the headlights on him. But it was pretty cool, you know. Not in Michigan, not in southern Michigan at least. So it's pretty cool what you get to see out here on these hunts.
You can't get frustrated coming on a public land hunt out of state like this, a place we've never deer hunted before. Yeah, the weather was less than ideal. It was over 100 degrees, insanely hot. But it's not a total failure. You can't look at it this way. And who don't look at this show, it's just a guy running a public land deer hunt, didn't shoot anything. Well, you're saying welcome to my world. We don't kill something every time we go out, and that is the reality of it. This trip wasn't a waste, though. It's a place, like I said, we've never deer hunted. We learned about it, number one. I do think it's a good place to deer hunt. I didn't see a ton of deer, but there's a lot of good sign. And like I said, it was 100 degrees. There wasn't a lot of deer movement. But we learned. We've learned the area. We've learned, what pieces of public ground has got a lot of oaks, that drop a lot of acorns. So if we do come back, another year for this early opener, we're a step ahead of the game. And it's how it goes a lot of times. Your first trip, to a place you've never hunted before, when you're not with a guide, when you're not with an outfitter, when you don't have, somebody there giving you some inside info. There's a lot to learn in a short period of time. And this was a learning trip. Number two, we made a good friend, Steve from Wisconsin, and we ran into our second night here. He did get lucky and shoot a buck. Showed us up. Steve's the guy we'll keep in touch with. He's a public land do-it-yourself guy. He is an Antler Geek at the end of the day. And so like I said, this wasn't a wasted trip. This wasn't a failure. If we don't punch a tag tonight, then so be it. Still a good trip. And this is what it's all about. You're not always going to fill a tag. You're not always going to see big deer. You're going to struggle. And this was a struggle, no doubt. Tough trip. But when, next trip, next hunt, whenever we're back in the woods, whether it's back home or if we're out of state again somewhere, it's a new ball game. So we're going to be in a lot of different states this year, hunting a lot of public ground. It's never easy, but at the end of the day, it's what we love, because when you do punch a tag, it's worth it.